so deep, the pain ain't stopped. Pain ain't. Lamar Jackson got a pocket. Wick, cause you used to play like.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. So for New Orleans right now. Outside Warren. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Taking a look at Minnesota. And after sweeping their last series, they're riding a nice wave of momentum into the conference finals.
Yeah, they really are. Now, we'll see if that gap between series takes any of that momentum away. You'd like to get as much rest as possible in the postseason, but you also don't want to get rusty.
Here's Cartwright. He's got 6. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Cartwright. Pounded by Westbrook. Gafford with a screen on Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Minnesota shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And that's good as he hits both shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Releases. And the Pelicans miss again.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
This one for 3. Edwards can't hit.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Back to Warren. Adebayo grabs the board.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass.
Timeout.
Edwards has got 9 points.
The focus Edwards has, being able to still drain the shot despite aggressive coverage.
And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Well, you look at Kessler, one of the game's elite rebounders, second in the league.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
To end the run. And it's good on the lay-in. 13 points in the game.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Pass to Cartwright. Now here's Gafford. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. Here's Edwards. Got it. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Dumps it down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Cartwright. Give him 8. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Back to Daniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now Kessler. They set the pick. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Gafford. Here's McDaniels. Gafford in the post. Now Edwards. He's got 11. And another shot. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Back to Warren. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Gafford. It's McDaniels on the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks it. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Westbrook, the pass to Warren. Driving to the basket, and down it goes. that one home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Edwards. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Tipped. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Rejected by Westbrook. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Pelicans trail by 6. To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. That's off. Shooting 8 for 10 from the floor. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's McDaniels. Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And Minnesota with possession here. Pass to Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And set for 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Daniel Gafford is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Shannon in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Edwards. He's got 17. Inside. Here's Gafford. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Some solid defense from Edwards. Minnesota leading by 11. Pass to Shannon. Outside Nesmith. Here's Shannon. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards against Warren. Pulls it. Edwards can't hit. Pelicans trail by 11. They set the pick. To the left wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys. The scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Westbrook, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Here's Cartwright. Give him 8. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Warren. All by himself. Pulls up for 3. Tipped away. Minnesota leading by 9. McDaniels passes to Edwards. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship. He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter. determined to stay after it.
McDaniels finds Edwards, steps back and shoots. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Edwards got 6 in the quarter. To the middle. They kick it out to Murray. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to McDaniels. And a missed layup.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Lawrence, shot is good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. They'd like to see better positioning defensively.
Warren against Adebayo. Gafford with a screen on Westbrook. Edwards for 3. The triple hit for Edwards.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here he goes.
Yeah, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that. Lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Pass to Adebayo. Down low. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's Cartwright. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Edwards from behind the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Warren's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Cartwright. Now Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
From the high post. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Gafford passes to Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
For New Orleans, Kessler comes in for Murray, and Trey Murphy subbed in for Westbrook.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Cartwright. Give him 8 points now. Outside Edwards. Inside. Stolen by Kessler. There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts from year 1 to year 2. That's confidence.
Edwards with it. And he's got 28 now. With the floater. Shots blocked. Oh, he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And it's blocked. And he drops it in from the low post. Give him 35.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, most. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the... That's it for us.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. Pelicans trail by 6. Kicking off the second half. Here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. No luck on that one.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Here's Cartwright. Pass to Adebayo. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Gets the three to fall. Edwards got 34 points.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Kessler. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Kept alive. Warren sets a screen. From downtown. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he's... starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's De Silva. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Adebayo from long range.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Gafford picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
And he drops the first. He does not get the second one.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They missed 4 of their last 5 shots. Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home. wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Rebound.
Binoculars, up and coming, this ain't pop. I'm not popular. Breath of fresh air, I spray like I'm Banaka. Sanitize, stay in the cut like I'm a doctor. Hammer time, can't you hear this verse popping, locking? Put it simply, I got the juice like I'm Cochran. Minute Maid, critter put this juice in a carton. A dime and a nickel turn this bargain into margins.
Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals.
It's the Western Cup. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. And for the Timberwolves, Adebayo is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Edwards. And there's Cartwright. And it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. Taking a look at Minnesota. Well, they took game 1. If they can make it 2-0, Greg, the odds certainly favor them to advance.
Well, the cliche is that the series doesn't start until someone wins on the road, but the reality is if they take care of business on their home court tonight, they'll be on their way to ending it.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Pass to Cartwright. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Kessler. And he recovers it. Basket good.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Over in the corner, Warren. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And the double clutch jam. Wows the crowd. Woo.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Cartwright, the pass to Adebayo. Off target from outside.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Simmons, he is guarded by Cartwright, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
And the wide open shot from Warren. And the 3 ball is good.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. You look at Kessler, one of the game's best, second in the league.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And the basket by Edwards.
My goodness, Anthony Edwards offensively, he just makes it look easy sometimes.
And the rejection by Gafford. Pass to Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason. with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that. The job's not finished.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Gafford passes to Carter. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Warren. They set the pick. Pelicans shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Cartwright. Off target at the rim.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
That one able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Pelicans have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Pass to Gafford. Out to the right wing. Adebayo passes to Carter. There's a good screen. Connects from 3-point range. Cartwright's got 5 points.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Right there, the defender. They're clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Timberwolves shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. New Orleans making a switch here. Westbrook's check. So the Pelican 5 right now. Driving in. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 5. Inside. Cartwright. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here's the break. Outside Westbrook. Murray sets a screen for Westbrook. 16 feet away. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Minnesota's gone an even 50% from 3-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. And 5. On the shot, he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Morris is checked in for the Pelicans. Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 12. That's another one for him. And his 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Simonis. He's guarded by Cartwright. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Westbrook. And no good. Great deep. That time from Edwards. The Timberwolves trail. Rejected by Murray. New Orleans has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Morris with a screen on Cartwright. Murray outside. And he banks in the lane. He's got 6. Here's Cartwright. He's got 9. Pass to Gafford. Edwards with it. Beyond the arc. Westbrook pulls it in.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. And here is Gafford. Still yet to score. Here's Cartwright. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now here's Edwards, guarded closely. There's the 3. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Pass to Murray. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Now here's Adebayo. Shoots it up. Fudge grabs the rebound. New Orleans leading by 3. Into the lane. Westbrook with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Westbrook's got 27 points.
Wow, he has been unstoppable. From outside in the second quarter, the threes are just flowing.
Edwards passes the court. .133 left in the first half of basketball. Pelicans with the rebound. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Fudge. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Edwards. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Second is Anthony Edwards.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Driving the lane.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For New Orleans, they have been coming through at the charity streak. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. He misses the free throw. The second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to De Silva. And here is Cartwright. Now Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it off the glass. Adebayo's got 7 points.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He was so efficient down low.
For 3, Westbrook. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans lead by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this. 65.
Welcome in, everybody. Game 2, and it's looking pretty good right now for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Seeing how things are shaking, that is more than enough of...
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. New Orleans leading by 4. Cartwright is out there with Edwards. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's De Silva in at the 3. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the left wing. Gafford against Kessler. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. And another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Pelicans have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Second free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to Cartwright. Now Adebayo. 7 points in the game, and it's blocked. Over to the left wing. Warren a screen. Here's Simonich. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's Cartwright. And he could not get them one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Pelicans leading by 8. Two minutes into the second half of play now. That's where screen on Cartwright. knocks it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Here's Adebayo. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Adebayo's got 9.
Tough shot from Bam. But, man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Warren. Lets it go with a 3. Simonic. He is guarded by Cartwright. Here's Simonic. Off target with his 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Edwards. Crosses over. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 18.
How about that handle? The triple drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
And there's the second time to finish it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's De Silva. Edwards with it. Shoots over Warren. Misses the jumper.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
To the paint, 6 to shoot, and it's Warren with the jam.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Timberwolves trail by 8. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And no doubt, Coach wants him to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
On defense, New Orleans out to the wing. Pass to Cartwright. Lets the 3 fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the wing on the left. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Here's De Silva. Here's Edwards. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Edwards got 22.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Could be even from over here. You can see that one pretty clear.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
6 on the shot clock. And here is Cartwright. 13 points in the game. Pass to Warren. Releases. And again, no good by New Orleans. Timberwolves trail by 7. And there's the drive. Cartwright misses. And they're moving it up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
So both teams making some changes here. New Orleans leading by 7. Right wing. Down low. Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Warren. Sinks the triple. Warren's got 16 points.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Second, Jaden McDaniels.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Pass to De Silva. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Adebayo passes to Gafford. Here's Shannon. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Now, here's Warren. Warren a screen. To the left side wing. 13 feet away. Rebound Minnesota. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. To the wing right side. Outside Westbrook. Warren on the wing. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Shannon. Screen by Gafford. 3-pointer. Shannon, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
For New Orleans, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Now, here's Neesmith. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Shannon. Adebayo with a screen for McDaniel. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans leading by 8. On pace to Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Shannon passes to Adebayo. Pass to Shannon. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Warren. And the Pelicans shooting inefficient, 53% from the field.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Stolen by Warren. Out left to the wing. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 12-point New Orleans lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
McDaniels passes to Shannon. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
1:32 left in the third quarter. the three. Good on the three-point shot. 9 points in the game so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Shannon passes to McDaniels. Inside. Waldron. And he jams it with authority.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curves a 10-0 run by the Pelicans.
55 seconds left to play in the third. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound, Minnesota. Now, here's Neesmith. Right block shot. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket for McDaniels.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
The kick out to Warren. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Shannon passes to Neesmith. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Now McDaniels. He's got 16. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Pass to Kessler. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 26.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's New Orleans with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Man, he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on...
He throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Over in the corner, Warren. And that one is hammered home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Cartwright. New Orleans has gone 1 or 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Down low, Kessler, and the rejection by Gafford. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
It's a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Gafford kicks to Edwards. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Pelicans leading by 6. To the right wing, jacks up a three. De Silva with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, size and athleticism, a little bit of craftiness right there by Anthony Edwards. That up fake gets that defender committed, and the free throw line opportunity is coming.
And Edwards drops them both. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Adebayo. Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Pelicans.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. And here's Edwards. Cartwright with it. 5 to shoot. A shake. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his groove.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. He informed me that it looks like a strained calf muscle, but he didn't have any further details. Hopefully he won't be out too long, but if he can't play, you know he'll be supporting his guys from the bench as they try to get to the NBA Finals. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Edwards on the bounce, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact, shows you right there.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Cartwright. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Edwards passes to Gafford. Down low. It's deflected. Here's Simonich. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gafford inside. Working on Kessler. And here's Edwards from the arc.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's De Silva. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans leading by 4. From outside the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. De Silva's got 8 rebounds in this game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he hits both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Driving to the basket. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Warren. They get the rebound. Warren a screen. Lob pass to Warren. Yes!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves.
Timeout, timeout.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes. So wants everyone on the same page. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. We're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down, run our plays, and see if that tempo shifts at all. That's you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Puts it up from 12. That misses off the backboard. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Minnesota with the ball. It's not going to go for it. Nice D from Warren. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
So New Orleans wins it. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody.
Fake love, fake tough. Put your princess, ranks up, jigs up, put your up, get your put your up. They that's tough. Pay up, get your rates up, put a princess.
The Western Conference Finals is taking a look at New Orleans. They're showing just how determined they are to get to the NBA Finals.
And they've really gotten the job done so far. You just want to steal one of those first 2 games on the road. Now the goal is to come out strong tonight and take control of this series.
Looking at the starting 5 for the... Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Adebayo. Here's McDaniels. Back to Adebayo. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
Right wing. 4-3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Cartwright. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive aggressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Adebayo passes to Cartwright. From outside, off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Gafford. Back to Edwards. Here's Cartwright. Rebounded by New Orleans. And what a run they've had in these playoffs. Only 3 losses getting to this point.
Well, we're deep into the playoffs. Only dropping 3 games is pretty incredible. They've played fantastic team basketball.
Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Pass to Warren. Kessler a screen to the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Now here's McDaniels. It's stolen by Warren. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. There's the drive.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game now. The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Cartwright. And here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. To the middle. Here's Cartwright. It's Edwards on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to Adebayo. From 9 feet. Tipped. Now the Pelicans in transition. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Adebayo. Now here's Edwards. Gafford with a screen on Kessler. Edwards for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
On the take, and he lays it up and in. He's got 6.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Adebayo. Gafford with the ball. Outside Edwards. Adebayo sets a screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. Edwards, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Wing shot on the way. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Edwards. 1 for 4 from the field.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Warren's shot is good. Warren's got his second bucket on the night.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Westbrook, he's checked in for the Pelicans. On defense, the Pelicans. 6-point game. Out to the right wing. Here's the three. To shoot. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, good D by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Oh, Kessler with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Kessler. Outside McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Murphy. Minnesota is shooting their first free throws here tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
As always, Allie, thank you. Here's Cartwright. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago, just 4 to shoot. Drops one in from the wing. New Orleans leading by 4. Pass to Kessler. And he's going for the lob. Here's Gafford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Both free throws good from Gafford. The Pelicans have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Inside. Knocked loose. Here's Shannon. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Cartwright. Shannon. From the line. Good on the shot. And this game is tied up now.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
It's Warren on the wing. Fires the 3. Kessler passes to Warren. It's good. Warren's got 6.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Outside McDaniels. To the inside. Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And another one falls for New Orleans. Here's Cartwright. Pass to Shannon. There's the 3. Deflected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Joe's checked in. Here's De Silva. Here's Shannon. Adebayo, a screen on Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Great open look there. Shannon's gotten his second bucket on the night. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Adebayo grabs the board. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Here's Gonzalez, covered by Joe. Gonzalez misses. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Warren's shot is good.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Adebayo. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. You look at McDaniels. Right now, he's second in the league in field goal percentage. And of course, Bam Adebayo, he's right there with those guys.
They've been both taking great shots.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. On the court for Minnesota. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Cartwright in at the point guard position. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Adebayo. Now Gafford. It's McDaniels on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Westbrook into the lane. And finished off by Westbrook.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Edwards against Westbrook. Edwards with some muscle.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
And there's the screen. Looking to end this cold spell. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Warren with the rebound. Warren's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the left side wing. To the paint. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Here's Gafford. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Gafford's got 6 points.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive you nuts.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from New Orleans head athletic trainer. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. And hopefully it's a quick return to the court. But in the meantime, they'll be down a man as they push for the NBA Finals. Guys?
All right, Alec, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
Here's Cartwright. Outside McDaniels. Gafford the screen. Outside McDaniels. Shoots. Warren with the rebound. Warren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Westbrook against Edwards. Ooh, basket interference.
No basket.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Edwards, no problem with the contact.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
They get it again. Westbrook outside. Warren with a screen on Edwards. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate. That's two easy points. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period. Doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And he sinks the second. New Orleans leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Here's Cartwright. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Pass to Edwards. 1:27 left in the first half of this one. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Now here's Morris. They set the screen. Over to the wing. It's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. Silva with the rebound.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. New Orleans making some changes. Kessler, he's checked in for Morris. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Westbrook. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this game. McDaniels from long range. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Kessler. It's Warren on the wing. To the right side. And there's the drive. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Takes a 13-footer. That's good on the jumper. Now just a 4-point Pelican lead.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight
So it's New Orleans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans, they were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
What game?
Thanks for tuning in.
Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Daniel Gafford is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Cartwright in at the 1. 6 to shoot. He's guarded by Gafford. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And for the Pelicans, Cartwright. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Good on both. The Pelicans lead by 4. And he lobs it up. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Pass to Adebayo. Here's Cartwright. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Cartwright's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And this... Oh, he knocks it down.
That is incredible.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Pulls up. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
That one misses. Timberwolves trail by 6. Cartwright passes to Edwards. Warren with the rebound. Warren's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah, and Coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much. Going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
And Minnesota with possession here. Trailing by 8. Cartwright passes to Edwards. Adebayo with it. Over Warren. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5. Wow.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Driving in. Cartwright with a rebound.
Well, Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Oh, Kessler with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Kessler. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Gafford the screen. Here's Cartwright. Blocked again!
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
No good there. Left side McDaniels. It's tipped. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. That's 29 for him.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Edwards for three. Pelicans cleared away.
After draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Adebayo with a steal. McDaniels inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McDaniels got 11.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Out to the right wing. And Gafford with the block. And here's Edwards. 20 points for him. McDaniels, that's good.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
The Pelicans lead by 7. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Second is Anthony Edwards.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Here's Edwards. Inside. Fires for three. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
And it's Gafford missing.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Here's Edwards. Pass to De Silva from deep. Drains the triple. De Silva's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
And that one is hammered home.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Cartwright. 11 points in the game. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the inside. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Cartwright passes to Edwards. Adebayo against Warren. Now here's Adebayo. Defense right on him. Soft touch off the glass. Adebayo's got 9 points.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle always on the interior.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that.
First free throw is good. Westbrook, New Orleans. And so he hits both. Here's Cartwright. Adebayo sets a screen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, he jams it straight down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, yeah.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. For 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Takes one from 10 feet. No good. A bit long that time. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. A 12-point game. Pure from 3-point range. Cartwright's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Kessler with a bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
De Silva, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And he jams it home with authority.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to Cartwright. Here's Adebayo. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves substitution.
Nesmith on the wing. Knocks down the long J. Nesmith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Joe's checked in for Kessler.
Substitution on the court.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Pass to Nesmith. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. New Orleans leading by 8. Pass to Joe. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Shannon. He's got 5. Warren with the rebound. Warren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Westbrook left side. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Oh, nice D from Nesmith. Timberwolves trail by 8. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Shannon. From outside the arc. And he can't get that one. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Westbrook outside. Over Adebayo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Westbrook's got 10 points.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defense defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Here's De Silva, pounded by Westbrook. Adebayo in the post. Working on Warren. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
You can't fall for Adebayo's pump fake, or else he'll go right into the contact.
And he drives in. The rebound by the Timberwolves. De Silva's got rebound number 5 here tonight on the court for the Timberwolves. We've got Edwards, and it's De Silva in at the 4. Pass to Cartwright. Just 5 on the clock. Here's De Silva. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. De Silva's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And stolen by Edwards. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Cartwright. It's Edwards on the wing. Pounded by Westbrook. Cartwright gets the bucket. Cartwright's got 10 points in just the second half.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
The baseline J is on the way. Gafford grabs the miss. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And New Orleans making a change here. Warren's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. McDaniels checked in. Pelicans on D. Here's Cartwright. Minnesota again missing. New Orleans leading by 9. Down low, Kessler. Pass to Warren. Over Adebayo. They get it back. Kessler. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Clock at 6. Shoots. And they get it back. Outside Warren. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the right side. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Cartwright. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
Edwards for 3. The triple hit for Edwards.
I just love the ball movement.
New Orleans in the lead. Driving inside.
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hoop to sustain the advantage.
Here's Edwards. So it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Shot clock at 5. Here's McDaniels. And another basket for Minnesota.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
It's very difficult to slow them down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Edwards, pass to Cartwright. Three-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
They double him with McDaniels. Jacks up at 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest up there.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside McDaniels. Three-pointer. Pelicans cleared away.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Outside Warren. Leaps for it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Warren. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Edwards, a pass to Adebayo. The Pelicans pull it in. Warren's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Takes it inside. Can't cash it in from close range.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
McDaniels passes to Cartwright. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Adebayo.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Pass to Warren. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Here's Edwards. Good work there as he goes. Edwards got 27.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Out left to the wing. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves trail by 5. He takes it in. Hargrave. Kessler with a rebound. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Adebayo with it. Warren covering. Adebayo passes to Edwards. From the low block. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. 41 seconds left in the 4th. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
Count it!
Big time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, no doubt about those free throws. Coming up big in the clutch.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
And so it's the Pelicans who come out on top here. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first two games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now as long as they don't lose their focus.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce.
On the windshield, my car's a tenant. Make a move out of this spot like I'm moving in and I'm the lieutenant. Yeah, who I'm with it. Got her throwing up B shit 2 times. Florida LB, I'm about my green like I'm a crouton. She want with a charger for the give her a coupon. I don't trust not a soul. And I got my shoes on. I told you last time, it was my last time. They tried to tell me that I was gonna need you. That was the past time. They be on bedtime. They just might rock you to bed like it was just nap time. They wanna know what it's like, be like me. I'm hopping out. Still put it past the tree, out of my waist. Still put it on.
NBA champion Jason Tatum here, and welcome to my team. It's time to make the team of your dreams and compete against the
Expected a medal for doing my job.